Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is the first Monday of 2025. Can you believe it? Man, I have said it for months now, but 2024 flew by. It was so fast. And so how are you feeling on this Monday? Are you excited to embrace this new week, this new day, this new year? I know many people are not. And for those who tuned in last week, you knew that Nat and I were up in the mountains and we got some work done. It was cold. But we got about 98% of our electric done and just really excited about that. We had someone come and help us who's an electrician, and we were just so grateful because we could not have done it without him. But anyway, we came back Friday night. And I have to be honest, every time I say this, every time I come back, but it's hard to embrace life again. It's hard to get back into the routine, or as I put it, get my head back in the game. And I really took some intentional time while we were up there to really take advantage of the quiet time, the disconnection from technology, and really spend some extra intentional time with the Lord in my study, in my prayer time, just in my listening time to Him. And I want to, that's like, I don't usually make New Year's resolutions, but that's a New Year's resolution that I have since we've returned, is to really try to keep that going and be intentional. It's not that I didn't have my devotion time before, but technology always seemed to distract me and interrupt me and shorten my time. And so I want to be intentional to not allow that to happen. And so as I was reading this morning, started a new devotional book, great book. I may share it on here a little bit, but it's called Secrets of the Secret Place, and phenomenal book. And I'm just, a number of chapters in. But today's chapter was about finding refuge in your secret place. And what I mean by your secret place is just your time with the Lord. That is our secret place. And so to find refuge, to find help, to find a place to escape to, that's, I tend to find my refuge in the mountains when we go away, but that's not where yes, I need to rest, but my first place that I should go to find refuge is to the Lord. And so it was just a great reading from they use Psalm chapter 91, and I encourage you to go there and read the 91st chapter of Psalm. It's a great chapter, and it just, for those who find refuge in the shelter, I can't even remember how you do it, but for those who find shelter I can't even say it, go to chapter 91 of Psalms. But He is our refuge. He is our place to run to and escape to. And I sat here really trying to memorize that first verse of chapter 91 in Psalms, and I had it down until I started talking to you guys, so I'm a little embarrassed that I could not remember it and quote it the exact way that it says it, but it's a good one. And so I want to encourage you today that if you're struggling, if you are not excited about embracing today or tomorrow or this year, that we have a refuge that we can run to. Even in the middle of storms and difficult situations, God is our refuge. And you know what? I know that because He's been that way for me so many times. But as humans, a lot of times we are forgetful. And we forget that in the midst of a storm, He is our peace. He is our refuge. And He will bring us through it. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Somebody needs to hear that today, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It looks like a dark tunnel that is just closing in on you, and you're feeling so overwhelmed and so claustrophobic. and you don't see a way out, I just challenge you to get alone with the Lord in your quiet time and just cry out to Him, lean into Him, say help, and that little flicker of light will start to appear to you. I promise you, I've been in that situation where it seemed like all hope was lost and that I was not going to be able to take one more step, and that light wasn't there. But that light did come to pass, and He brought me through, and He led me out, and He was my refuge. And I know if He did it then, He'll continue to do it again and again and again, and He'll do it for you too. So happy Monday, happy New Year, have a great day, and have a great week.